All right. There's a download I'm getting. Teddy's being a nut. My energy is very low right now. I don't know. It's been foggy brain dizziness. So just prefacing that. So this is what I'm getting is that there's the people in your life. I may step outside. There's the people in your life. Teddy, keep it down. There's the people in your life, like your family, that you like, you grew up with them and stuff like that. So there's always that familial tie. Man. And then there's other people that become these karmics that you like. There's this obsessive energy. There's this like they can't let you go. They're like, and you're like, okay, why did I attract that? But there's this obsession that they have about you because God is guiding them. God is trying to continue to show them, wake up and like see these things about yourself and stop trying to look outside of you for it, and stop trying to bother other people. Like he's trying, because like that's the other thing, because it's like for us, I mean, I've definitely had moments where I lost control, or I like lashed, retaliated, but like in general, you're trying to be stoic. So it's like, that's the other thing, because it's like, got other people will just play with their game, whatever they're playing, I'll play in it with them. But like for the others of us, it's like, no, that's not my job. My job is to not ignore, block, delete, or speak my truth to you. So God's trying to wake them up. And it's truly a duty. Like there's so much of that, y'all. And cause like this, like there's days where I'm like, all right, I'm on a good streak and like, I'm feeling better and I have more power and energy. And then I'll be like this. And I'm like, all right. And I'm just, the more that I talk to God about it, I'm just like, please just guide me, and just please show me hold on, Teddy, hang on. What, if I need, there's habits I need to change, or what, who knows, it could be an upgrade. And Teddy, I will be there in a minute. You need to go on. I'll be there in just a minute. I'll be there in a minute. But I'm like, yeah, it's scary sometimes, because I'm like, I know I'm resting a lot when I can. And I know that I'm trying to take care of my body and trying to be balanced and all that, but it's sometimes just doing it on my own, and the situation, just the what is it, obstacles, I guess, that we're up against. Sometimes it's like, if I'll let my, like, it's scary. I'm like, I don't know how many, like if I'm going to make it much longer. I know my health is okay now, but I'm like, it's just, there are those moments, but that's why it's so powerful too, that you have this faith. And that's also like, kind of all adds to like why some people become so obsessed, because they're just like, how does this person have this like never ending faith that they're going to be she's laying eggs. Turtle mama. I don't know how to, y'all, I need advice on how to protect them, because there are birds out here and they get them every time. They're watching. She's by freaking pine trees. So, and like I've seen the owls and hawks and stuff out here. Bless her heart. That's the same turtle, I swear. She's here. She's out here every year. Anyway, like every time I've give it back to God, it's like there's that faith and there's that gratitude for the protection, and it kind of is what it is, because it's like these other energies just don't get there, like can't stop being obsessed, because they're like, how has this person had this protection and stuff. But like you'll start to see too how it's like the people around you will, like the people around us is like have given us respect and space and privacy and stuff like that, because you need it. You have to have it. And another thing is that, sorry, throat chakra too. People, one of the things that I think has helped me just to have, a lot of it is just because I've had to be mom, and that always guides me every day. But like, there's been things that have been said to me that it was like, you know, you are these things, but it was like, and I was like, I knew that, but the same, or, and even like prophetic, like, like, and like I remember my mom saying something like she didn't want to have a job, and it was like she saw my life that way. And in some ways it kind of is, because it's like there's so much of the inner work that you're doing, and so much like surrendering to God, that it's like you realize too that it's like you are given that, you are the payback is that you're given this creative freedom, you're given this ability to not, you're not working 9 to 5 and stuff. So but God is going to continue to like protect that for you, because you are moving through so much energetically, and it will always be that for the people that aren't waking up in this lifetime. All we're doing is planting seeds for them, and being a space holder or a role model, or like whatever it is. Okay, yeah, sorry. I know the foggy brain definitely does not help with me staying on track. That's what's helped me to have patience. Is it's like, I don't know how many more years I have left in me, or like how, like what's going to happen in so many ways. But it's like knowing that these moments that bring me back to, like, I know this is the path that I'm meant to be on. And I know that there are these other things that I could attain in this lifetime, but there's not this rush to get there, has helped me to just take it day by day, and not put more pressure on myself and stuff, because I think it's really just hard on the ego. I think it's just hard on the ego, because it's like when I go to God, and I even like seeing the reflection of my son doesn't treat me, doesn't say like you're a bad mom, but I feel that way sometimes. Like I have to move through that guilt, because I'm like, I should be providing more. Like there are those things that I'm like, there are things I wish I was doing more. I wish we had more in our life, and like had more options and stuff. But it's like, that's really just me. Like my son doesn't ever give me that reflection. God never said it, never gets mad at me or something that is like, and that patience too just helps you continue to drop back into that, to your own alignment. And, then you keep coming back to that knowing too, that it's like, this path, my journey is always going to be different. It's always going to be, just more in sync with nature, like more, I don't know. That's like the only, like when I didn't have another guide, I always go back to nature, because it's like, that's just something that's really intrinsic in me. And, I think healing the masculine has been like a separate thing for me, because it's like the feminine, what was just like, when I didn't feel connected to my mom, it was like I just went to nature. So I think that was really a blessing that I was given in this life, that it was like I always had that connection to go to if I didn't have my, a mother, a maternal figure that I felt safe with. And then the father one is one that's been like a harder thing to heal, because that's another thing I want to wrap it up, because I realized that that just came to me today, that it was like, that's why I was still like open to my dad, like manipulating me and not waking up to it, and not facing the music, facing the facts, because it was like, I still was seeking that outside of me. I still was seeking that masculine, like safe space, that masculine that could be the provider, that could be the whatever. I was still looking for that outside of me, instead of wanting to heal it within me. And so that's why I allowed that situation to play out. So that's the thing too, is like these things take time to like be ready to face them and everything. Y'all, this turtle is so precious. I don't know how to protect her eggs. Help protect them. Just like stake out a spot like at nighttime. That's not gonna happen. Okay, that's it though. All right, take care of yourselves, guys.